Welcome to episode 6 of the Blox Fruits series. In this video, I'm going to be getting V3 with my ghoul, because I have $2 million. So first, let's talk to Arrow. Now I gotta go defeat 5 players. So honestly, I'm just gonna look for Bacon's goaded, I think, and Chapulin. And hopefully I can just Buddha spam them to death. So let me go find the players real quick. We now have Ghoul V3. The reason why you didn't see me pay for it is because I accidentally, when I was checking to see if I had enough people killed, I accidentally paid for it, but now we got Ghoul V3. And basically what this does is it gives us a speed boost. And as you see my my move, once it gets to like 40%, I can use it again. And this lasts for 8 seconds, which is why this is very good. And later on it will help out. We can then get V4 for Ghoul, and Ghoul V4 is pretty cool. It also increases our life leech too. Oh. Well, that was pretty easy. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go switch back to my private server so I don't have to be interrupted by anyone. Alright, so as it says here, it gives us a 20% speed buff, gives us more overall damage, and reduces the cooldown slightly, and lets us use moves when it's 40% cooldown. And it does not include M1s, so let's get right into grinding. Also with this, we are 12 levels away from going to hot and cold, and that will be very good for us because even though this place is pretty good to grind at, I'd rather go to hot and cold. And I want to be finished with electric, and I also want to be able to do my own raids, which probably will be really hard because I barely have any health. So let me grind up these levels real quick. And now we can finally move on to hot and cold. That was actually a pretty short amount of time, considering that it was 12 levels. Well, actually, 12 levels isn't that hard to get. But boot or electric is almost level 300. So then we'll be moving on to dark step, which I'm not very fond of because dark step is not the best to use for grinding. But I think I might stick with it until I'm level like 400 with dark step, because if I want to get death step for later, I'll always be able to get death step. And I think because I kind of like death step, it's always fun to use. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, I also need Dragon's Breath too, or Dragon Breath, or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, I found something out with the trident that's pretty cool. It's basically like the what's it called? The spiky trident. It's basically spiky trident X, but it's probably got more range, I bet. And it's actually pretty cool with the trident. It's like I can come over all the way over here and hit that guy. It just pulls him in. And also, if you need to, you can basically just be Spider-Man with the spiky throw or trident throw. If you guys have ever watched like Bed Wars or something, or played Bed Wars, you know, there's this one kit Trenton that kind of basically does the same thing, except you go forward and you don't pull enemies in. But honestly, now that I'm here, I might want to see if I can do a raid. Which is probably going to be hard. But then again, I do have full V3, so if I'm just going to be constantly hitting people. Which reminds me, I probably should just get electric to 300 real quick. And I need one more guy. Alright, there we go. Now let's go get... Yeah, Dark Step. I guess we'll have to do Dark Step. Dark Step will do for now. I'm not looking forward to using Dark Step, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we are in. I'm gonna use overheat. And hopefully this music is not copyrighted. But just in case I am just gonna turn it off. Because it reminds me a lot of the copyrighted music of Third Sea cutscene. Honestly, this might not be as bad as I thought. Maybe just the boss, but that's it. Yeah, because I four-shot these guys. Alright, 5th island and the boss island too. And it should be pretty easy considering that we just breezed through that. The boss may be a little hard with all of its like explosions, but I think we can handle it. No, we can indeed not handle it. Heal back up. Run away. Alright, I just gotta be careful of him throwing the sun into my face. But other than that, I should be fine. And maybe also that move, but... Oh, we're smoking them. We're smoking this boss. Yep, there he goes. And, oh. We'll have to get these guys. Yeah, he's a tanky. I think that guy's... No, I think he's a regular. Yeah, alright. Last guy. Let's go. That time that I had on last, that was a bit odd. Do we get to respawn at the... Nope. Okay, looks like I gotta walk back. Alright, but anyway, I'm gonna start grinding, and I'll see you in about... I'm gonna grind for like 30 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes, but it will be like 2 seconds for you. Alright, it's been 30 minutes, and we are almost level 1,175, which means once we get there, we can finally stop grinding these guys. The cold side of hot and cold sucks to grind at. So, but yeah, the money progress hasn't been very good. So by the time we do hit enough master to get superhuman, I'll probably not have enough money. But that also probably means I might have to go CB Starting, which means I could possibly get Fist of Darkness, which also means then I could possibly get Cyborg. And then with Cyborg, then I can get Cyborg V3 and then Cyborg V4. But with all being said, we're now on the hot side of hot and cold, which is honestly one of my favorite spots to grind in the third sea, because these guys are super close to each other, so I can just get these guys, group them all up, smack them, and grab these guys. And boom. Now we just have to wait for the other guys to come in. And then we can do the lava pirates, and then we just have to get an extra 50 levels, I think, to go to the cursed ship. So I think in this video we are gonna get a lot of levels, because I want to be because we can almost move on to the haunted ship. And yes, I did get dragon breath. But I think, yeah, I think after this, hold on. Yeah, after this, no, we'd need like a, possibly. I think after this quest, we should be able to go to the haunted ship. Or cursed ship. Which is going to be very good for us because I've not been there in a long time. And that means once we're there, it's all downhill. Yep, there we go. And we almost have 1,000 stat points on our health. Also, since we're going to the cursed ship, I am going to go grab unawakened Buddha, or unawaken my Buddha, and then we can go to the cursed ship. But yeah, we almost have dragon flames, and my dragon breath is getting really close, or it's starting to get close to 300. Yeah, it's starting to get close to a level 300. And if I don't have enough money by then, if I don't have $3 million by then, I probably will just use electric until then, because if I can get electric claw later on without having to grind with electric or something, that would be good. Alright, we have unawakened Buddha now. And the reason why I'm not close to like $2 million is because I rolled a fruit before. We almost have dragon flames too. So, yeah. Oh yeah, we also have the gravity blade. I got that from just like going around killing bosses. From Orbitus, I just wanted some extra money, and I didn't feel like grinding. So it was a little short break, but it's worth it, because if we ever put stats into sword, I get to be using the gravity blade. Or if we have something like, I don't know, dragon trident, then yeah. But yeah, this is a really easy place to just grind. And this is also where I spent half of my day getting ectoplasm. So then I could try to get ghoul. I think here I'm gonna get the ghoul mask just because it gives me some running speed and life leech. That does mean I won't be doing the extra 13% damage, which is fine. Because if I get more life leech and I'm faster, I'd rather have that than a little extra more damage. And besides, once we get into 3rd sea, I'll try to get what is it called? The Hunter Cape, which is really good because it gives you 10% melee sword stat and gun. And it also gives you 80% movement speed, which is what I use on my main account for PvP. And I haven't been posting in a while. That's because I've had some stuff like in my family, and I went on vacation, so I wasn't able to post any videos for you guys. But I'm doing this right now. And also congratulations to Rip Drake if you guys haven't seen my short. He actually won the permanent ice fruit. so I hope he enjoys it. And if you're watching, I hope you do enjoy it for any like PvP or grinding you have. Anyway, this is going a little faster than I imagined it, which is good because it shouldn't. Normally, it really doesn't go this fast for me. Also, like I said, I'm definitely gonna try to get Cyborg V3 once I get Superhuman, because in the other series when I was using Cyborg V3 and Superhuman, it was like the best thing I could ever use. It was so good. And I'll probably get Superhuman around the same time. I think I got Superhuman pretty early on though. But that's because I had 2 times mastery and 2 times money. This is fully free to play. But I do accept any gifts you guys would give me. Yeah. We're almost at $2 million. Which is good, because then we only need 1 more million. Dragon Breath does a lot more damage than I remember, so that's good. The only problem is I have to grind another 50 levels down here before I can get to the ship stewards. I forgot these guys exist on here too. I can just keep going in and out with these guys too. Speed up the grinding. I totally forgot about these guys. And I just come over here, beat up that guy, and I can do another quest. So yeah, I think this will be pretty easy. And Ice Castle is gonna be easy. Yeah, Ice Castle should be pretty easy. And then Forgotten Island is just that's just done. It's one of the honestly, that's probably my favorite place to grind at in the second season, besides the missionaries. It's probably them. The water fighters, specifically. Just because, I think they have cool moves, and they're pretty close together. Oh, we just got Dragon Flames. When I use my Awakened Boot, I'll probably use that because it's a ranged move that I can actually use. Because like the only moves I've been able to use on Awakened Buddha that hit are Dragon Rush, Stomp, Electric, Tackle, I think. What else? Flying Kick and Deadly Shower. So So, we are now able to move on to the ship stewards, and I have done a few of them. So, yeah, let's get into grinding, because I'm getting a lot of mastery on Dragon Breath, and we're almost there to Superhuman. I'm so happy when we get Superhuman, because So I think this might be it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we get to, what is it? 3rd C in the next video. And I will see you in episode 7.